Hello my friends, my name is Artur and I come from Estonia. Today I'm going to talk to you about my crazy Hollywood superstar party life. The thing is that it's non-existent. People usually in Europe or Eastern Europe, Estonia especially, tend to think that Hollywood is this place where everything is super good and awesome and movie stars walk around. You know, sometimes it is, but most of the time it isn't. I think this video is important to bring a lot of people back to the ground. I live next to Hollywood Boulevard, the center of tourism in Hollywood. No superstars walk around here because it's a dirty place. It usually is. Streets are filled with, I'm gonna be honest with you, pee and excrements. They're filthy. But today is luckily raining, so it will wash it naturally. So the place I live is filthy, and going on Hollywood Boulevard, the street of the stars, is usually of no use or no point because there's too many people there, a lot of tourists. It's really loud and it's really not a good place to walk. I don't do that much. I avoid that street because it's really uncomfortable. If I go to school, Hollywood Boulevard would be one way. I always choose the other way, which goes through a quiet neighborhood around it. I've been here 2.5 years and I'm finishing my school. 20th of March will be the last day I will ever go officially to American Academy of Dramatic Arts. And that day will determine if I get an agent or not from this school, with the help of this school. Because 20th of March is the showcase. All of the agents and managers will come into one room and we will perform to them and they will say, "You, I want you," or "You, me." I'm positively minded and motivated. Well, but I've been here 2.5 years. I'm really young. Seeing people here and how they act, I feel like I'm an old man. Maybe it's because I come from Estonia. It's a very traditional, valued country. Parties, for example. When I came here, I was 19. I used to go to a lot of parties. I got drunk a lot here. I mean, I did my work. I went to the school. I took it all seriously, but I also, every other weekend I basically was out with friends in a party somewhere, and I was looking for parties constantly to live the cool life. But the more I did that, I realized I don't want to do that. It's kind of lame. People here drink for the first time when they're 20 or 21 or come to this school and they don't know how to do it. So if I go to the party to just like take a few shots and have a good time and talk to someone and share something, they go to the party to get pissed drunk and puke and which is okay if you're 14, 15, I think. Because that's what happened in Estonia with me, 14, 15. Maybe 16, 17 also. But when you're 21 or 22 and doing that in parties, not for me. I'm not criticizing anyone. It's okay to do it. If you're even 25, go and do it. It's your life. But I'm saying that parties here tend to be like that, and I stopped going to them. I really did. After the first year, I did some in second year also, but after the second year, I'm now in my third year of this school, I haven't gone to a single party, and I don't really miss it. The only parties I go to are in Estonian house if we have choir practice and we go to the bar after, or if I go home to Estonia for Christmas and summer and just have a drink with my friends. And that summarizes my crazy Hollywood party life in Los Angeles. Non-existent. And I really don't feel that I have to do that. Everyone says, oh, connect with people, talk. I'm like, if I don't like you, I'm not gonna talk to you. If I don't feel the connection, I'm not gonna talk to you. If I don't feel like talking, I'm not gonna talk to you. That's how I am. And people here are not like that. People here talk to you if they don't want to talk to you. People here talk to you if they don't like you, and they will smile. And you will never know if they are really serious or not. So I don't like that and I'm staying away from that. Number 2, all of the superstars and movie stars I'm hanging out with all the time. I don't have a car, I don't use buses that much anymore, so I walk around. I walk basically 5 to 8 kilometers a day here in LA. I'm not kidding, I walk 2 to 3 hours every day. Most of the walking is around Hollywood Boulevard and around this center here. And I've only seen 2 people so far in my 3 years. Of course, I haven't hung out in the party rooms and in the VIP clubs where they do, but in the streets, I've only seen 2 people. Shaquille O'Neal, a huge black guy, a huge one. I didn't even recognize him. Another guy pointed him out. I'm like, okay, hey, that's the guy. I don't really care. Everyone was taking photos around him. Ooh, he's so famous. I don't really care, guys. He's a person, I'm a person. We're both people. We both have hearts, lungs, eyes, and everything. Doesn't really matter. And we're both super tall, so. And another one was 2 years ago, Christoph Waltz. I just saw him in a VIP room in a restaurant eating dinner with his friends, I guess. Again, oh, that's Christoph Waltz, pretty cool. Didn't take a photo, didn't care much. He's a person like me. It's not like I'm an egoist, I think I'm as same as them. I really do think that a person and a person are the same. no matter of how famous they are. And it never excited me. Everyone here talks about how they saw someone or how they filmed someone walking by. I never cared about that. And again, that's another thing that like ruled me out in certain groups. I was again alone with my opinions here. But then I got used to it again and now I don't care. And still I feel fine. I don't feel like I need to see someone or I need to make connections with those people. If you're famous and I don't like you, I'm not gonna talk to you. Living in Hollywood, you need to have your ideals. If you don't have them, you will go crazy and die, basically. My ideals are, if I don't want to do something, I don't do it. Basically, staying true to myself, my identity, and following my heart, basically. That cliche, it's really true when you really need to do that. People here say, oh, follow your heart, but they actually don't. If they don't want to go somewhere, they will go there. If they don't want to talk to someone, they will talk to them. If they really don't like someone, they will gossip around their backs and then smile to their faces. That's what's going on here. So that summarizes two of the aspects of my crazy Hollywood star life. Third one. I'm always acting in such huge Hollywood movies. You will see me in the next Avengers. Avengers 7, that's what it is. I'm a starting out actor. I haven't even gotten my work visa yet, so getting roles in Hollywood or in LA as a movie actor it's hard work. I don't mind it, I really don't mind it. I like doing it, submitting for roles, but how it works is you basically put hour or even more every day to submit for roles. It's in the internet. You click, I like this role, apply, done. Next one, and you submit to, let's say, 30 roles a day. If you start out to submit to everything, small crap, big stuff, everything. What you will get, you will do. I submit to 30 a day, and out of these 30 I usually get invitations to auditions for 10 of them, let's say, or 7. You know, it means, hey, we like your headshot, the photo, come in. So I go in, and out of those 7 I usually get 1 part, which is fine. That's how the ratio is. I just want you to know the truth. Meaning, getting roles in LA is, you might get lucky and you might get everyone, but usually it's work. It's just work. Submitting, going to auditions, if you get it, if you don't get it, it's not usually even up to you, because maybe I'm just too tall or maybe I'm too Eastern European. Not up to me, I was born this way. There's no glamour, there's no stars, cameras, no, nothing. It's just going and meeting people. Okay, maybe we can work together, maybe we can't. Just regular work. And I like it. I really don't mind it. I see people here who came here thinking it was gonna be, oh, I'm gonna be such a famous star, yeah! And then they have to do this submitting and going and, you know, patient hard work that I, as an Estonian, love. They can't do it, they will go crazy, they need to party every weekend to let out steam. They need to, you know, maybe do drugs even, and they will go bye-bye. I don't feel any of that, because in my heart I know I just wanna act. And it might take time. Don't need to party. I don't need to really talk to people who I don't want to talk to. I just need to be myself and it's gonna happen. So that's the third aspect. That's pretty much summarizes my simple, I say it again, simple life in Hollywood. Nothing big, nothing special. I will show you. I will show you how I live. This is a living room and this is my bed. Single, very small bed, there's an Estonian flag. Usually I film like that on a chair and on a tripod. Really amateur because I have no other way. Using daylight, street cars going by, so the sound is This is where Fred sleeps, this is another person in there. This is a one-person apartment, 1 bedroom, and we live here by 3 of us because we're poor, that's how it is. This is my setup, eating table, always my computer is here, I'm editing here, everything, and I don't have a chair because I'm using it to film. And this is how I've been doing my videos for the last year. So I guess this gives you an image of how I live here, and also I didn't mention the struggle for money daily. Now, I'm not saying I'm unhappy or a cursed person, I'm really happy. You know why? Because I'm doing what I love. Some days I don't eat as much, or some days I can never go out to eat or can go to the movies. It doesn't really matter because I'm doing what I love. Because there are people who are rich and they're unhappy. I'm not rich, I don't have anything basically. I live like a monk. But I get to act every day. I get to do what I love, so I'm one of the happiest people in the world. But that doesn't mean I'm not struggling with money or other things like that. For example, I'm forced to move out of this place in a week, basically. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. There are some struggles here, so if you feel you want to help me, it would make my life so much easier. I could do more YouTube videos. I'm really trying to keep up the schedule of 3 videos a week right now. because I can only film if no one's here. And there's 3 people living here. And I have to wait if anyone goes out. I grab my camera and start filming, but sometimes you don't have the mood to it. But I don't have a choice because I'm a YouTuber and I like it, but sometimes I don't want to do it all the time. So to ease up the schedule, I just need to have more, you know, financial freedom. And you can help with that. I have a Patreon account, it's in the description. You can pledge the amount that is acceptable for you, but it would directly help make my life easier. Maybe I wouldn't have to go to work and I could spend that time being home and making this video. You saw how I do it. I put a chair, I put a tripod. It's as amateur as you can get. I want to make that better, but for that I do need your help. I am not able to do it on my own. I'm young, I don't have an income yet. I'm an immigrant in the country. So if you can help me, head out to the Patreon and help me. Also comment in the comments what do you want me to make a video about. I read every last comment and I would love to make a video about your suggestion. Also, press the subscribe to the channel, go follow me on Instagram, Artur Rehi. And as always, my friends, until my next video, stay cool and bye bye.